it's letter time. Oh, it's letter time. Oh, it's letter time. You know, we should do a song called Letter Time.
No.
He's no fun. He used to be, you know, before the beard, and when he had hair on his head, when the hair was not here but was up here, he was a fun bloke. Yeah, he used to go to Japanese restaurants and speak Japanese. He used to order sushi in that language. Now he goes and he speaks American.
I doubt that.
No, you speak quite American. Anyways, we need to read our mail because our viewers sent it to us, and if we do not read their mail, they would be quite perturbed with us, would they not?
Indeed.
Indeed.
This is from Jason Doobie in Sacramento.
Did you say Jason Doobie?
It appears to be Doobie.
Jason
yes.
Doob. Doobie? Dubé. He could be French. Dubé. In Sacramento. We know this place. I've been to Sacramento. You know, it's the capital of California. And there's a very large building there, which they call the Capitol of all things.
The Capitol building.
No, well, the city is called the Capitol. How can a building be the Capitol?
Because it's the Capitol building.
But they don't call it that. I would have no issue if they simply called it the Capitol building, but they call it the Capitol. So I'm confused. I arrive at the Capitol, and I'm not at the Capitol yet. I have to go to the Capitol building. Oh, what a nicely written note. Yeah, it's not often that I get handwritten notes that I could read. All right, dear Tangela in the Creature Feature family. I don't think anyone's ever called us that. The
family.
Creature Feature family. No, it's almost like we're mafia.
No, it's
Think
more
about
like
it.
there are a lot
She's
of
got a
skeletons.
machine gun, you know.
A lot of skeletons in the closet.
Speaking of the state, that's illegal. She could go to jail for that. I've been watching and enjoying your show each week. I love all the classic films and the interactions between the hosts. You should... That sounded like a World War II fighter.
I think it's the plane checking on the ship.
Oh. No, we've got a boat stuck in the harbor. Yeah, none of the fishermen can get in or out now.
It is a
There's
distressing
a cruise ship stuck in the mouth of Bottega Bay. It's unbelievable. All right, let's see. I love all the classic films and the interactions between the hosts. You should see the interactions between these two when the camera's not rolling. It's not very interesting. I'm a comic book artist and publisher, and a lot of times I'm drawing panels of my latest book while playing your show. I thought you might enjoy my latest vampire comic book called Bite Me. You think there's one in here? It's called Bite Me. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is wonderful. Let's look at all these things. This can go. This can be gone. Bite Me. So this is Bite Me, right? Oh, it even comes in a plastic. That's nice. Now, this way, when he's famous, we can sell this for thousands and thousands of dollars because he includes the plastic. I thought you might enjoy my latest vampire comic book called Bite Me. But even if comic books aren't your thing, perhaps you'll recognize my sketch on the back. I most certainly do. Look familiar? Thanks for such a cool show, Jason Dubé. Duvet. I don't know.
Doobie.
No, it's a great name. This is nice. You know, this looks like
Tangela.
somebody much nicer than her. He drew her with kindness in her eyes, and that's where you did not do well, Jason. Is because she's not this kind in her eyes. She's got like an evil look, more like these girls that you did on the front, something like that. I don't know. I'm not an artist. He gave all this information. Jason Dube, comic book artist, publisher. Scattered Comics. Very nice. Wonderful. Next up, Mr. Livingston.
From Fontana, California.
Fontana, California. I think that's down by Los Angeles. And we used to live down by Los Angeles, and then we moved up here.
It was called Beverly Hills.
Well, before Brentwood it was. Oh, this is wonderful. Look at this beautiful card. This is, what do they call it when they make art like this?
Death art?
No. It's like etched or carved or shaved or something.
Oh,
I don't recall. It'll come back to me.
Woodcut.
Woodcut. Yes. That's what it's called, woodcut. All right, let's see what we've got. Oh, wonderfully printed note from Wayne the Buff Beckham. Greetings all. I recently discovered your program through our mutual acquaintance with the Grim Life Collective. You remember them? They were on last week.
Yes.
She causes all kind of trouble for them.
Yes, indeed.
Recovering from hip surgery, binge watching your episodes has been a balm to my aching bones. Well, it's the first time we've ever been medically graded as a cure for pain. I love it. Vincent, I find your guest interviews especially interesting. You're patient and accepting with guests that seem intent on behavior bordering on rude. She does that all the time. Did anyone ever introduce Tom Sizemore to John Wayne's admittedly bad portrayal of Genghis Khan in The Conqueror? You know, we did show him a clip afterwards, and he felt somewhat miffed that he was incorrect.
Surprised.
He was. If I could change anything about your program, it would be to increase the number of interludes with the urbane and sophisticated Mr. Livingston, along with the coquettish catastrophe Miss Tangella. She's a rather coquettish catastrophe, and I shall pinch that line from you on the next introduction, sir. I hope eventually to learn more about the history of the Poulter Manor and the often hinted at ghostly residents. Like Vincent, I love a good ghost story. Thanks again to all the good folks at Creature Features for the many hours of entertainment. Best wishes, Wayne the Buff Beckham. P.S. I am, of course, a proud patron. Well, thank you so much for the kind notes and the wonderful card and being a patron. You know, we don't talk about the patron stuff enough, do we? Our management says we need to be pushing that all the time. I just don't like asking people for cash. But I suppose we need it. So, anyways, visit us at the Patreon link below if you want to learn more about becoming a sponsor of the show. It's good to have sponsors, right? It means they like us. All right, last one.
A package from Tom and Julie Walsh in
Tom and Julie Walsh. That's
Gilbert, Arizona.
Gilbert, Arizona. It's a very hot place, Arizona. I've been there. And it's hot. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful place. All right, what do we got? We've got an L with, speaking of money, see, ask and it shall come. $20 American. Let's see. Vincent, Mr. Livingston, and Tangella, hello, hello, hello. Encloses a gift for each of you as a token of our appreciation for your clever antics. This one says Livingston. You might as well start opening that. And, I know this one, who this one's for. Look at this. Miss Tangella. Somebody sent you a gift. Grab it from the top. There you go. We also would like to encourage any and all of your fans to put their vote in for the Rondo Awards favorite horror host. Your creativity deserves an award. Thank you all again, Tom and Julie Walsh. That's the second time in a few weeks this Rondo thing's come up. Mm-hmm. We used to like think, maybe we stand a chance at some point, but no, it's Sven Gulli always wins that one. Let me see. I run on coffee and horror movies. Mr. Livingston. Let me see this personalized cup. Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at this.
Someone took a lot of time and effort.
Yeah, I hope you start drinking your tea out of this instead of that
decidedly
nasty brown cup that you always use. P.S. Since you have a love of music, the book enclosed is in case you have as much trouble with song lyrics as you do movie titles. Well, let's see what they sent me. And it sounds like it's a book called Excuse Me While I Kiss This Guy and Other Misheard Lyrics by Gavin Edwards, illustrated by Chris Kalb. Oh, this is wonderful. I wonder if they got any of my songs in here. I bet they
Perhaps.
do. No, they only did famous songs.
Ah.
I failed to write very many famous songs. In fact, I don't think I wrote any, did I?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. No, fortunately, I think. Fortunately for you. And then a wonderful gift of $20 American. Thank you for the cash. It will go to a good cause. Mostly our budget. Is that it?
That would be it.
That is it for mail. If you'd like to send us an email, send it to the address you see here. Or if you'd like to send us a wonderful box of personalized gifts, send it to the address you see right here. We'll be back soon with somebody else besides Tangela after the next break. Don't go away. See you soon.
Jim from Philadelphia. You guys are doing a great job, and you ought to come here to make horror movies because we got a lot of murder going on here. Thank you.